County High School, short stint at Lipscomb Academy. He's only played in one other game this year.
And when you watched him against Ball State, he didn't have the success that he wanted, but he got a chance to get live reps. Let's see how it translates to today.
Jeremiah Cobb in the backfield off the right hip of Deuce Knight. He is 96 yards short of 1,000 for the season. Knight nowhere to go with the football, and so he takes off. And this is part of his game. He can hurt you with his legs. To the 30, to the 20. They won't catch him. One play, 75 yards, touchdown, Deuce Knight.
When you had 31 rushing touchdowns in high school, you got to guard against this guy. You knew they would spy him. But in that particular instance, Deuce Knight saw the opening, and he took it.
Welcome to the show, kid.
So what you have here is good protection. The offensive line does a nice job. You see them spying, but the spy can't get there, and then Deuce Knight takes off. One guy to beat, he beats Julian Fox. You're going to see that. Really nice job of getting outside quickly and not allowing him to get any positive yards.
Drew Clare, the linebacker, with 73 tackles on the year. Knight to the air. That's a good pitch and catch. Cam Coleman on the reception.
Mello O'Neal a chance to knock it down.
Eric Singleton lines up in the backfield, a wide receiver, and now he'll motion out into the slot at the top of your screen. Jeremiah Cobb is at the very bottom of the formation. Deuce Knight got some room, going to take off running. It's another big running play for Deuce Knight. Gets outside to the 15, to the 10. He did it again. Second rushing touchdown for number 9.
When you go widespread, you get worried because you have nobody to account for the quarterback. And Knight knows that, and Derek Nix knows that. Look at everybody spread out. And if you don't get to him and you don't keep with the integrity of your rush lanes, number 9 is going to beat you. You have everybody there. You got a guy that's kind of trying to play spy, but he's so far over, and he's going to be the one that has to make the tackle, and he can't. There's no chance for Isaac Prince, and then the secondary is all in man coverage, so bye-bye Knight.
McPherson ties it up. That was a 51-yard touchdown run for Deuce Knight. Add that to the 75-yard run he had earlier in the ballgame.
The frustration for the coaching staff for Mercer, but you have everything called that you think, and you got to come up. Caleb Hutchinson and Isaac Prince are the only 2 guys that can make that for a long game, but not a home run game.
By the way, I'll do the math for you. That's 2 carries, 126 yards, averaging 63 yards per carry. Tighten the formation up. Deuce Knight looking to throw. And he's got a man. It's complete. On the catch, Perry Thompson. Just shy of midfield, a first down. Jawan Johnson brought him down. Gain of 12. Now he goes to the slot, top of your screen. Deuce Knight surveying the field. On the catch, Malcolm Simmons inside the 10-yard line. Knight started left, and then he came back to the middle.
And the other thing is they only rushed 2 or 3 and dropped everybody, thinking they could get in the way and also keep an eye on Deuce Knight. And he's still able to find an opening in the middle of the field of Malcolm Simmons.
Auburn, as Jeremiah Cobb is back in. Auburn just inside the 10. It's Deuce Knight keeping it himself. Spins through a tackle. Third rushing touchdown of the game for Deuce Knight. Auburn retakes the lead.
He becomes a problem the minute he has the ball in his hands. He shows you he can pass the football, and we're seeing that element of him. But on the ground, there's no one to account for him. And Cobb, 23, watch him come out here and get a block. There's other guys blocking for him, but he beats 2 guys, 3 guys, and gets in the end zone.
In high school, Deuce Knight had over 1,300 yards rushing.
I'll be bowl eligible.
Auburn 4 of 5 on 3rd down. 3rd and 8 here. Deuce Knight steps up in the pocket, now flushed. Trying to get to the outside. Going to make something happen with his feet once again, and that something is a first down. Julian Fox ran him out of bounds, but another big rushing play. Gain of 10 for Deuce Knight.
When you lose contain against Knight, you're going to pay. Look at 0, Sock right there, and then you got Swain trying to chase him 91. neither one of those guys can catch tools in the toolbox.
Justin Jones releases out of the backfield. This pass on the money to Simmons. Malcolm Simmons wrestled down just inside the 20. First down for Auburn. K.J. Thomas on the tackle.
Throughout the season, but it's really started to come on as of late.
And that pass to Simmons was on the money. We've seen a couple of the intermediate throws that have not worked. Deuce Knight outside. Deuce Knight end zone. Fourth first half rushing touchdown. This one from 20 yards out.
Great call into the boundary, knowing that once you get everything you have there and Deuce Knight really rolling, there's no one to stop. This has been a tough young man to stop.
9 plays, 65 yards, 2:54 off the clock. Auburn with its first breathing room in the game, trying to make it an 11-point game with the extra point from McPherson. Storyline surrounding that game, yes, to put it mildly.
Oh my goodness.
Second down, but the down not so much important. The time on the clock is 6 seconds remaining. Deuce Knight looking to go quickly, fires it to the end zone, trying to go back shoulder. How about a touchdown for Cam Coleman? Does he make catches that aren't hard?
I don't know if Carmelo O'Neal can do anything more from a coverage standpoint, but I said, find him in the isolation and get you a touchdown right before. And Deuce Knight, even though he's run the ball effectively, look at the strike to Cam Coleman, who does a phenomenal job turning and catching with his body and keeping O'Neal off of him and able to pull it in and come down with it.
Rushing touchdowns in a ball game. He's done it in 30 minutes. 6 carries, 173 yards. Also threw for a touchdown in the first half.
A guy that has been putting on some nice performances on the practice field, now getting a chance to do it in real game action.
Knight flush to the outside, wants to take a shot down the field. He's got a receiver open. That's Malcolm Simmons trying to run away from defenders to the 20. A foot race to the pylon. Touchdown! 91 yards. The defender fell down and Simmons did the rest.
K.J. Thomas got lost in space, so to speak, and Deuce Knight showed you the ability with the arm. I mean, that was an incredible opportunity for the young man. We've seen it with his legs, and he's had some nice throws, but Simmons, a walking yak kind of guy, yards after catch.
And Deuce Knight now up to 384 yards of total offense in this ball game.
K.J. Thomas loses where he is right there. That's all Simmons needed, and Knight gone to the house.
Extra point from Alex McPherson is good. He was playing high school football a year ago right now. Today on a much bigger stage, Deuce Knight has been a star. 173 rushing yards, 211 passing yards, 6 total touchdowns.
When you're responsible for 6 touchdowns and the first one comes on your first play, you got to feel good about that. Family here, the Auburn faithful.
Field stepped up in the pocket, got flushed to the outside, and then he ran away from everybody. Stands in, and he throws a bullet to Cam Coleman.
I don't know.
Donovan Watkins thought he had a chance at an interception there. That ball went by him in the blink of an eye.
I don't know how Donovan Watkins didn't get this interception. Look at 4, just totally missed it. But that again shows you this